Hi everyone, welcome to this virtual OUSD Health Fair. It's wonderful to be with you, and even though it's virtual, I still feel that we're in each other's presence. This particular video that you're watching is called a Reiki Practice. Reiki is spelled R-E-I-K-I, and even though I usually am with you during this time, being at that Escalita auditorium in that corner with some of my practitioners, this is just as good as being present. So Reiki can be done distantly, and we're going to experience that today. I'm going to introduce you to some hand positions that you can do on your own, but then we'll end the session with me offering you Reiki. So let's talk a little bit about our hands. When we look at our hands, we notice that when they're relaxed, there's a natural curvature to the hands. If I were to extend my hands, you notice that it takes a little bit of muscle to really draw through the fingers, lengthening the fingers and exerting that flatness to the palm and bringing the thumbs alongside. So we want to allow the hands to relax. When they're in this position, there's a little bit of a dome here in the palm, and this is perfect. It's a natural, when we place our hand on the shoulder, it just fits naturally. If we place our hand on top of our head, it fits naturally. So coming back to your hands, the first thing we're going to do is place our hands over our eyes. If you have glasses, take them off. When we wear glasses, even though our eyes are closed, our mind still thinks it wants to see. So we're going to place our hands over our eyes, and to know where they are, you can always, again, just listen to my voice. The fingertips are at the hairline and the heels are right along the cheekbone. I'm leaving plenty of room for my nose to breathe and plenty of room for my eyes. I'm not smashing my hands down on my eyes. Settle in with this particular feel first, and as you are, a little bit about how I'm seated on the floor. It's not necessary at all for you to sit on the floor. Find a comfortable couch, lay on your bed, be on the floor. Again, just somewhere that your body feels completely supported. My hands are over my eyes, and maybe for a moment you can begin to feel the air coming through the end of your nose. Notice already if there's any difference in the movement of your eyes or the quality and the rhythm of your breath. And now let's go ahead and move our hands to the top of our head. And right at the top of my head, my third fingers are meeting only because they're the longest finger, but also touch is so important. So touching the fingers and then allowing the heel of my hand to be right along the temples. You might want to experiment a little bit with pressure. We don't really want to squeeze the head. We're just laying our hands and letting the weight provide that sense of pressure. Again, just noting how your breath is moving. And for some of you, your arms may be becoming tired. So it's absolutely fine to do one hand. I'm going to bring one down onto my lap, leave one up. And then I might want to alternate, bring the other one up and bring the other one down. So I give temporary relief to my shoulders and my arms. So we're at the top of our head. Let the shoulders be soft. Let them come away from the base of your ears. Let the arms float. And then from here, I'm going to bring my hands over my ears. Imagine listening to those seashells. And just let the ears have that different sensation of sound, muffled. My voice may be muffled, but it's okay. To take in things auditorily in a different way really feeds the body. Notice any softness through the face, release of muscle tension. Let the upper body be as easy as it can be. Notice any tension you may be holding in your legs, and maybe bring the breath down there. Our next hand position is at the throat. We never slide the hands, we move them. So I'm going to bring my hands here where the heels are in the front of my throat. And you notice that my hands are along the jawline. So go ahead and cradle the jaw. The fingertips are right there at the joint of my jaw. So those of you who have TMJ, this may feel really good to you. Again, the pressure can vary. Staying here for a moment, let the upper arms rest right on your chest. So now it's almost like we have a platform. And if you are at your desk and you've moved your keyboard and you've closed your laptop and you're taking a break, you can always bring the elbows forward onto the desk, and you can even move the hands a little bit to where you're cradling the head right in your palms. I'm going to come back now and let my upper arms rest on my chest. I'm going to move back to my neck. Taking an in-breath and an out-breath, let's move our hands to our heart now. So my palms are on my heart. Shoulders are down and soft away from the lobes of my ears. My upper arms are relaxed on my side body. I still have a length through my front and back body so that I have room for my heart and my breath and my lungs. Breathing in and out, you may feel the lift of the hands with the chest filling and empty. And now go ahead and bring your hands down to your upper thighs. You can have palms down or palms up, whichever you like. And again, if it's available to you, close your eyes. If not, a soft gaze toward the floor is absolutely fine. And now I'm going to offer you Reiki. In your seated, comfortable position, I'm going to tell you where my hands are, and you can imagine them there. If you want to move your own hands back to any one of the positions I've already introduced, feel free to do that. My hands are on top of your head. My hands are over your ears like those seashells. Notice if you feel any warmth or coolness around your ears. Notice if you feel any difference in how your sound is being perceived. Now I'm coming to the back of you, and I'm standing behind you. I'm placing my right hand on your right shoulder, and I'm placing my left hand on your left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. If there are any background noises in your house, just let them come in and go out. Don't attend to any one of them, taking this time for yourself. And now I'm standing beside you on your right-hand side, and I've placed one hand on your back body right where your heart is. I've placed my other hand on the front of your body, hovering, but again, right where your heart is. My hands are front and back, offering some quietness and openness to your heart. Breathing in and breathing out. And now let's go ahead and bring our palms together in front of our heart. Let the upper arms be soft. Let the shoulders draw away from the ears. And then begin to bring the head a little bit forward towards your fingertips and rest here for a moment. Perhaps you feel the breath right in the sternum against your thumbs. Let's take a few cycles of breath here. And then slowly begin to lower our palms back down onto our thighs. Again, they can be up or down. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. If you want to stay where you are, that's absolutely fine. I invite you to view this video as many times as you can. It would be wonderful for you to learn all of the hand positions and work independently on your own. It's fine to use this video for my own vocal prompts. You may want to still listen to my voice. Enjoy this practice. It's a wonderful practice for taking care of yourself. I think during these times it's really important for us to give ourselves permission to move away from all the demands that we have, whether your children are running around at home, whether you have somebody asking for something, whether it's a Zoom conference. But definitely treat yourself and join us and be here. Thank you for being with me today. Goodbye.